Hey there guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Travel Pack. In the last episode we dived into Mistcraft and we created our first world. In today's episode though, I think we're going to take a little bit of a different turn of events. Because if you remember in the last episode, we discovered just how bad our food situation was. Currently I'm working with cooked mutton, which only has one food bar and two, well, I'm just going to call it 1.5 really, golden, which is the saturation. We need a better food source. At Pam's Harvestcraft adds a range. Oh, gotta type it in here, Max. At Pam's Harvestcraft, there we go, as a range of food. Now you would have seen this on Crash Landing, my other mod pack that I've got going, and in this mod pack here I implemented it quite early on because I thought I'd want more of a challenge. So I could make the sandwiches, which we all know and love, which is the quite simple peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They all have the same level of food, hunger bars and saturation. However, if I can make something more filling, so if I actually type into here, get rid of that, breakfast. Oh, what the? Oh, what? How do I get you? That's 40 attack damage. Why is that just saying sharpness 1? Yeah, who cares? Anyway, if I go with something more like this, so that's toast, egg, bacon, that is milk, cornmeal. So you can see these breakfasts are quite different, but are very good in hunger and saturation. And I won't have to eat as many. I could go with toast, which in itself is alright. But I think, in all honesty, I'm going to make a few of these. And how do I do that? I'm going to need a to build a farm. So in this episode, I think we're going to work on a farm. We have a nice range of seeds, but overall we've got nothing really food related apart from wheat, beetroots, carrots and a few others. So I am going to repurpose one of these rooms over here, or I might just build another level. I haven't really fully decided yet. But we need to work on a food situation because we're getting seriously behind. So I'm going to do some resource gathering and sorting, because I'm going to try to sort through all those boxes behind me real quick. And I'll bring you guys back in just a moment, because I'm probably going to dig out a new room or a new level because I want this farm to be quite big. But I'll catch you guys back in just a moment. And I'm going to be building roughly a similar size, if not bigger, farm than on my last series. I don't know if you guys remember that farm. It was huge. But this one's going to be bigger. So I might actually just make it up in the mining dimension. Who knows? I haven't fully decided. Mine dimension, that's constant daylight. That might actually work. I'm going to have a think about this. And I'm going to gather up some seeds. I'll catch you guys back in just a moment. Alrighty then, guys, and we are back. So, what I've been up to since we last spoke is I have cleared up all of the crates here, and I've put 5 here and 5 over here. These 5 over here are full of machines and other things I'm going to need to set up eventually, as well as a few other things like my schematics. We've got an enchanting table, my blast ovens, blast furnaces, thank you, coke bricks, so that's the coke ovens. Basically everything here is machine based and stuff that I need to place into the world. Over here I have started gathering up the resources I need for the massive farm. We've got 4 empty crates and one that is got a few tools, etc. that we need. Let's head over to the mine dimension, because I have decided I am going to build it over there. Now there is one thing that I need to address. You probably saw it. I added a mine dimension portal here and a nether portal here. Yes, I have this book, and this is just to get my power really quick. But I can go here and I can go through the dimension. So, let's just quickly jump on through. Now this is where the fun part comes in. That's generated normally, by the way. So, I'm now in the mine dimension. But the problem is, I need to gather up every single one of these kind of seeds. And the way you do that is randomly getting them by breaking the bushes that are around. So I'm going to have to fly around in the mining dimension, breaking all the bushes I can to be able to gather up all the different kind of seeds that I need. And that's why I have now also repurposed my yellow, white and blue ender pouch, so I can quickly access storage to just be able to better manage my inventory. I know I will get a lot of duplicates with this, but I don't really care. No, by looks of things I can go kind of quick with this actually. But yeah, I'm going to sit here for a bit. I'm going to try and gather up as many of the different variations of crops as I possibly can, because yeah, this is just going to take forever. Because I need to gather each one of these lines, as far as I know, is the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12, 24, 48, 60, 72, 84, 85. What is the difference between you and you? Oh. Okay. 84. That's okay, that's not as bad as I thought. 84 is still bad though. But yeah, that's the quick little update done. I'll catch you guys back in probably an hour or so, depending on how long it takes me to gather all 84 the variants of the seeds. 83. Because that is that. Oh, now it's got me interested. Can I make prawn toast? Onigiri, sesame ball, sesame oil, kimchi. Kimchi. No, it doesn't have prawn toast. Dang it. I like prawn toast if you couldn't tell. Anyway, yeah. Enough chitty chatting. I'm going to get together in this huge amount of seeds. Catch you guys back in a few hours. Right, and we are back. Currently, I am in the overworld. Turns out, you can only get a set variant of crops from each biome. So, I am now currently in the overworld, gathering up this type. I think it's called the forest garden. I'll have a look quick. It is. Did I break it with silk touch or something? Why did that break an actual forest garden? I don't know. But in order to get all the crop variants, I'm going to have to travel to each and every single biome. That was a soggy garden. What are you? You're a shaded garden. I am going to have to fly around like crazy to make sure I get every single seed variant there is. So even though I've just gathered a load of plains ones, the collection has not stopped yet. So I am going to be at this longer than I thought I originally was. So yeah. Shaded. Oh. But already that's making a huge difference. We've gone from having just 9, 18, 19, 20 to almost having a backpack full. So yeah. It's fun in the sense of I'm getting the resources I need, exploring and all that, but still my grind continues. So, again, I'll bring you guys back when hopefully I've gathered everything. But I'm going to have to go to deserts, swamps, you name it, just to make sure I have every single crop. So I am so far 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Let's just double check. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. 46, 47 out of the 83. I've forgotten the number already. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 46, 47 out of 83. This is going to be one hell of a grind. So I'll catch you guys back definitely in an hour or so. Okay, so I think I've got a bit of a bug. My game crashed and I'm just flying back to base and yeah, all the mobs have gone a bit funny. Oh, what the? Okay, apparently there is some sort of bug. What is going on? Right, let's land here. Whoa! Why'd everything go black? Whoa. So yeah, game crash has caused an issue. I'm gonna have to restart the game. I will admit it's a cool kind of thing. I don't know what to think. Whoa, what the? Okay. I don't know why I just had a massive speed boost either. Right, let's... Whoa. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, I'm using this to my advantage. Oh, the map's bugged. Oh, that's fun. I hit a brick wall. Um... Okay, so I've gone well and truly over my destination. I am so very confused. I've just travelled over 1,000 blocks in a split second. I think my game hates me. Oh, this is going to have to be a fun one. Yeah, definite game restart is in necessary order. Because all the mobs are now... Oh, what the? I'm now just a torso. Are you okay, game? Oh, I am so very confused. Right, come on, and up we go. Come on. Well, we have a slight issue. I've restarted my game, didn't fix it. I've even restarted my computer, that hasn't fixed it. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. Because the moment I try moving, the entirety of the game spins out. And it's making me feel very, very dizzy and sick. Yeah, I don't know what's causing this. But yeah. I'm going to test a few things, and I'm just hoping I can get it fixed, but I don't know what to say. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so, yeah. Just jumped over onto the Reclamation world, just to test if it's just that version of Minecraft. It seems to be. Now, these issues, if they do continue on a travel pack, might only be resolved by removing Mistcraft, which will probably be what I've got to do now and try. So I'm going to make up a backup of the world, and I'm just going to go from there. But yeah. Technical difficulties, eh? Right, so you guys can see that I have removed Mistcraft. However, going of what I've just saw on the main screen, we might have an issue. Keep our fingers crossed, guys, and let's see what happens. But I will warn you, I don't have my hopes up. No. Okay. The map's now gone funny. Right. Oh, so there is definitely some sort of corruption. Because, right, let's just... I'm facing forward, I'm pressing W. I'm pressing S. I'm pressing A. And now I'm pressing D. So, by the looks of things... there is some sort of corruption level. Oh, this is so confusing. Oh, and now my game's frozen. Just gonna press escape. Has Minecraft just crashed again? That's a possibility. Bring you guys back in just a moment. Oh. Okay. No, something's happening with my computer. I've got a Steam Deck and I have just pressed the pause recording button. Yeah, it's not responding. Oh no. What's happening? I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. I think that game crash actually might have fixed it, so it might have not been Mistcraft. The only way to actually tell is to me to add Mistcraft back and load up the backup. Keep your fingers crossed, but we might have just fixed it. Or I'd say, I hope we fixed it. Technical difficulties, guys, are amazing. They're a blessing, and they're also bloody pain in the butt. Speaking of which, I just found a desert, which I didn't even know existed, and I needed to find a desert for desert drops. But yeah, overall, fun day today. Alrighty then, guys, and we are back. So, as you know, I had a crash, and by looks of things, it has fixed itself. Let's just grab a few things, just make sure. Yeah, I couldn't do that before. I would definitely say that's fixed itself. Oh, this is so much better. Mistcraft is back in the pack. As you know, I was over... Oh, not forgetting these. Over at the desert. So I now know where I'm heading to go to the desert. That's a bonus. I am just keeping an eye on things though. I still cannot believe that happened. But as it stands, we are definitely doing... Come here, blueberries. Quite well on the gathering of seeds. There's still quite a lot, plus a few like vanilla ones. So like the wheat, the carrots, the potatoes, the sugar cane, which is in this one, cactus. But for the most part, we are starting to tick off the list. I don't exactly know which ones I am missing and where I can get them from. But it is just, like I say, keeping an eye on it, hoping I can find it. And this should be the desert that I... Oh no, not the desert that I meant to find, but it still has the Pam's Harvest Craft gardens that I'm looking for. As well as, I don't know if you guys can notice, earlier I messed around with the settings because my FPS kept dropping. I've put it down to 8 chunks instead of 12, and it's just monitoring that as well. I think it was an issue between my FPS and render distance combining that was causing issues, which then caused the crash, which led to the bit of an issue bug, or I've nearly actually called it a corruption. And if the world had got corrupted, we would have actually probably lost the series. And it means would have had to start from scratch again. Which, I don't know if you guys would have minded that or not. But it is what it is. But only time will tell. Because so far, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that nothing else happens. This has been one of those days where I could have quite easily gone back to bed. With the amount of things that is going on. Can I see any more gardens before I jump? Oh, yep. That's one. The next area. So random loot 1, just make sure. Yep, none of that is there. So we're watching at the asparagus. Nothing else came through. Okay. I have also noticed a load of fruit trees, but I've not been grabbing them as of yet because baby skeleton. I've really just mostly tried to collect food, not so much anything else. Right, so the desert is this away. Oh, big swamp here. Can I see any more of the swamp gardens? Oh, yeah, there we go. Soggy garden. There's a lot of different types of gardens. I should actually have a look. So, we've got the desert one, yes. Forest garden, check. Shaded garden, check. Tropical. Okay, so we need to find a jungle that I've not explored. That is probably the ones I'm missing. I need to do some more of the arid gardens, but we do need to find tropical. Is there a jungle that I have partly explored? Oh, I know exactly where a jungle is. I think I made a Stargate there, didn't I? Did I? I'll have to have a look. Or was it one that I went to? Wait. All my waypoints are gone. Oh no. Yeah, that might be an issue. Spawn. Okay, so it's just where I renamed it. Okay. Okay, so that. Yeah, that's fixed it. So I think I've got a Stargate over there. I'll have a look back through the recordings and check my little note list of them. But I'll catch you guys back at base or over at the jungle. Till then, see you in a bit. Alrighty then, guys. So, I made it over to my camp because it was closer. And now... Oh, that was seamless. Oh, that was utterly seamless. That was good. That's just tickled the... Anyway, we have jumped down to the spruce village. So that's taken a ginormous chunk of the journey off. I still need to keep heading this way though to the jungle. But I remember seeing quite a lot of these around the entrance of this Stargate. I knew there was more. But by the looks of things, so far we have done all of the plains and all of the if I find one of them I'll know the name. The forest garden, I think. There's a decent punch here, so I'll just grab them. Yeah, I would say we have, with the amount I just gathered. And the fact they all kind of just stacked into the first backpack just means that, yeah. And again, why does it keep giving me like a Silk Touch version when it doesn't? I don't know. So we are definitely heading over to the jungle to hopefully get the last remaining bunch of possible seeds that I need to gather. And hopefully after that we shall be good on actually starting work on the farm. I've still not seen any issues with my player character or any other bugs. So I'll just keep my fingers crossed that whatever it is actually now fixed. After we've been to the jungle, I will do a count up when I get back to base, just to make sure that I've got everything. Maple. That's maple syrup. But yeah, I will definitely say we are doing quite well. Oh, a little bit of an FPS drop there. We're doing quite well on all of the required seeds. You're going to hear seeds a lot in this video. The jungle should be not far ahead of us. So I'm going to run around the jungle for a good while. Make sure I can at least gather a decent amount of the tropical gardens, and I'll bring you guys back over at the base. So yeah, catch you guys in about a half hour-ish. Well, half hour my time, minutes your time. Ooh, there's a mountain there. Catch you guys back at base. Alrighty then guys, and we are back. So after all of that, we have got 82 out of the 83 seeds. Yes. One missing. And I'll just put it this way. Getting all of the tropical gardens was a nightmare. Would you believe I've been at the jungle for over 2 hours? I lost count how long I was there trying to find the gardens. I still come home with one. Now looking through this, the only thing that I cannot see is actually juniper berries. And I don't know which kind of garden I get that from, as to which one I need to go out and gather. As far as I know, I've got everything else. I've even got sunflower seeds, which they were the easiest one. Just 2 sunflowers gives you 2 seeds. But that was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I have just lost count on the amount of things that have gone wrong in today's episode. First, it was that big issue at the beginning, not long after I started recording, where everything decided to almost basically kind of corrupt. Which, as you saw, oh no, I think I found a glitch. That was not fun. That drove me around the bend for quite a few hours trying to figure it all out. and then I had a game crash and it sorted itself out. I have had a few crashes today, and I don't even know what's caused them. That's the problem. But overall, what's done is done. It's all fixed, to a sense. And the game's running a lot smoother. Now, I will admit, I have still got it on 8 render distance, because apparently it's making it a lot smoother. I might try upping the amount of storage that it has access to. See if that makes any difference. But that is a to be determined kind of thing. I put it into a shulker so I can actually count them with ease. So that's 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. It's literally just juniper berries. And I'm guessing my luck is terrible because that's one of the gardens I've broken but haven't dropped anything. So I can get rid of the egg, the sign, the torches and the coal now. I can go into here and grab out the wooden storage box. And with that I can grab the 2 water buckets out. And make an infinite water source. So, I do plan on making a massive farm in this area, because then we can work towards getting the breakfast. Now, the chocolate milk, easy enough. We can get a cow, we can then throw the milk bucket itself into the crafting table, and we will get, if I can find the recipe. It's going to be right on the last page. No? Oh, I went straight past it apparently. So we can get the 8 milk from 1 bucket. And that fresh milk then turns into 8 chocolate milk, which the cocoa powder, which is quite easy enough, mortar and pestle. But yeah, so all of this is now going to be turned into seeds. But in order to do that, first we need to do the farmland, which is why I've got 2 diamond hose on me. Random 1 and random 2 can go back into there. This has been a bit of a blessing. There is a few fruits in here that I have harvested. I even got a redstone seed, which I don't know how because I've not even been underground, but still. I even got an ender lily seed times 2. The other one's actually put into the dump chest. Right. Let's not get distracted. 1, 2, 3 and 4. First water bucket goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes down the second water bucket. And we can do quite simple math. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Because a bucket can do a 9 by 9 area. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, I don't need a lot of crops. So roughly about, let's see, potato cakes, eggs, toast. All that's quite easy. Yes, I know I've gone over the top by grabbing every single thing in Pamcraft, almost. But eventually I'm going to need it, so why not? Because it does open a load of different food options I can use, have to eat, and so on and so forth. So the most basic ones that I need to right now actually get up and going are potatoes. Oh, that's actually a good idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. We are going to drop another water bucket there. Bucket of water. We're just going to make a ginormous farming area. Yes, I'm going over the top. Do I care? No. Trust me, this is nothing compared to some of the farms I've done in the past. 2, 3, 4. On crash landing on one of the worlds that I made before doing my series, I made a huge base and I grew, I think, 8 of each crop that I gathered over the time of playing. So you can just imagine how big that farm was. The only thing is, with the mattock that you have to use for farming, it breaks really quick. That's why I prefer to use the diamond hoe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop a water bucket. 2, 3, and 4. So we are just going to go with a 9, 18, 27 by 27 plot of farmland at the moment. And I'm going to hopefully actually, let's think of that. So there is 83 different crops that I can have. So that's 27 along by 9 at the moment. So if I do a row of 27 for each crop, roughly, not including the waters, I'd have to do how many? 9, 18, 27, 36, 72, 81. I'd have to go up to 90. So I need to put 10 of these together in a row. Or I can do the smarter thing and cut it down. Which, when am I known for doing the smart thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not. I know I'm not. But on that note, no matter what happens, it'll come out working all right. I know it will. I'm just trying to figure out in my head on what I can do. Well, at the moment, if I go with rows of 9, 9, So that's 2 different sets of crops. 2 times 27, that is 20, 20, 40 plus 7, 7, 14. That's 34 crops in this small space here. So 34 plus 34, because we're gonna, if we do that one, oops. 34 plus 34, that's 68. Yeah, let's do that. So let's skip 3 and just do a path around it. And I'm going to get this all done up, and I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty then, guys, and we are back. So it's a new day because I was spent the whole day yesterday trying to fix issues, but logged on this morning and I finished working on the farm. Now comes the fun part of putting all the crops in that we have gathered. I went with quite a big designer farm. There is 3 patches of 18 by 27, and then the 2 rows on either side, which is like sugarcane and then pumpkins and melon. So overall this farm is going to be not huge, but it's going to sustain us quite well. So my inventory is a bit chocker at the moment, however, don't really matter, because we can just go like this. And just get rid of what we don't need into the inventory. And then there is a few things I'd like to actually keep on me. But I thought I'd bring us back for the most exciting thing. 1, 2. Serious dedication. Completely use up a diamond hoe and then reevaluate your life choices. I had to bring you guys back for the advancement. That's just how much farming I've done. I've actually managed to break a diamond hoe. But yeah. So the pumpkin and melons are probably the most easiest ones to do. And I will do a side for each. So this entire side on the inner half is going to be melon. Now I know I'll probably miss a few, but no, I only missed one by the looks of things. So that is 1 melon farm done, which 64 minus 6. It's 58 melon just in that. Ooh. Now the same with the sugar cane. The only difference is this is going to be 60 because it's got the 2 extra blocks on either side, and I need to let this grow because I don't actually have much sugar cane. So that's why I'm doing these ones first. Because I've got a magnet on, I don't need to really worry about putting carpet here, because whenever I break it, like so, it pops straight into my inventory. Now on the external side here, and I'll do the opposite on that side, I'm going to do pumpkins. Pumpkins are easier to get the seeds from because it's 1 pumpkin equals 4 seeds. As with the melon, it's randomized as you don't know how many melon slices you're going to get. With fortune, you can get a decent amount though. Right. Enough yapping your ears off. I am going to jump into a time lapse now of me placing every single one of those crops to end off the video. But I hope you guys have had a wonderful time enjoying watching this video. I know everything was just random and all that today, but yeah. Enjoy the time lapse, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next episode of Travel Pack. Have a good one.